Hello there, this is KEG Dante from TechyTech, and first I just want to thank you guys for the absurd amount of views on my 1070 review video, which is, honestly, I didn't expect it at all. I made it on a whim, and I know it was quite unprofessional because I did it in like 5 hours, and I thought about the idea that I've worked before, and I just worked on it, and I don't know, that thing's up to 150 views, and for me, that's a lot. For me, that is a lot. I even got some comments, some good constructive criticism, which thank you for that because I need that. One of the big gripes that for me, and then someone commented about it was lighting. Obviously, it is no longer nighttime, and my problem is because I have a light up here for the center of my room, and I got this really nice bright white bulb, but it doesn't cover enough, so I need to get a couple standing lights. So, light everywhere. But seriously, guys, thank you. That's actually means a lot to get that many views on something like that. And I know it's probably kind of 1070 hype or something, but I actually feel good about that. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. But you may notice something. See this mic here, the one that I was using, and then, oh, what's this on my chest? I got a little clippy mic here. As my problem is my audio quality is fairly good, I think, but that's my test bench over there, which I need to replace a couple parts because apparently they're a little faulty. I didn't realize that. Oops. But my problem is that I have to get this boom, unhook it, move it all the way over there, hook it back up, grab my USB codecs mixer right here, the Zenix Q1202 USB. I think it was only like 70 bucks, which is awesome because my mixer beforehand, I had to output through, the yellow, white, and red, the multicolored video format used for PS2s and stuff. Well, it has a yellow and red output, and I would just convert that to a 3.5mm jack and plug it in my computer, and that didn't work that well. God, I remember those quality days. So bad. But now I spent 70 bucks, got a USB one, just plug straight in the back, and boom, perfect. Now, back to the mics. First of all, actually, forget the mics for a second. I was digging through some of my old crap, and I found a Radeon HD 4870. This is the second card I ever bought that I put in my custom PC. I think my first card was like, hold on, I'm going to look it up really fast. So I went back as far in my Newegg history as I could go, and I must have ordered it on those old parts, because my first computer I ever built, I was 12, so that was like 9 years ago. God, am I getting old? The first computer I ever built had like an Athlon 1 or 2. It was like a dual core. And I know it was a Sapphire. I know it was Sapphire from Sapphire. But I keep wanting to say like, I know it was a Radeon card and it was in the thousands. I don't remember. It was crap. And this is the second card I ever bought when I built my second computer. 14, I think is when I replaced that computer. I'm not sure. But yeah, I was actually still using this card. It still works. That computer right there, my test bench, used to have this in it. And the board and CPU that are in it right now are from my old computer, well, are from this computer, the parts I put in for the 4790K. And it's, I think that CPU is faulty, because it's, oh, okay. Freaking, the keyboard holder on my desk just kind of slid out. Ghosts? Ooh. But yeah, and I think that CPU is kind of freaking out because I put my old 7870 in it and it's like bottlenecking it pretty hardcore. It's weird. But back to it, why did I buy this mic? Basically, moving all this stuff over there is a lot of work. Too much, honestly. I'd like to have one just really long desk that I can do everything on. So I'm going to be ordering some parts from IKEA so I can make a really long, because I have an L desk, if you didn't know. It's a really long L desk so I can do all my crap on it, because this is actually too small. It was 100 bucks though, so it was a deal. But I bought this so I could just go over, if I'm doing work over there and you guys need to be able to hear me, you'll be able to hear me all the time, because I brought this over, and when I was rewatching my recordings, I realized when I turned away like this and talk this way that you can't hear me as well, and that is a problem. and I tested this mic out quite a bit, and it's actually fairly good. Although I would suggest, first thing I did was I plugged it into my computer, into the back port on the board, and it was really quiet. It didn't sound that great, honestly, and I wasn't quite sure why. As I figured, 26 bucks, it's got to be decent enough, right? So I started tinkering with it a bit, and it actually has a this down here with an on-off button. No, I didn't forget to turn it on. You didn't notice. It'll be squished. No, I didn't forget to turn it on. Why am I still laughing? I didn't forget to turn it on. It's just the sound card built into my board actually isn't that great, it turns out, because I plugged it into my mixer right here using a I don't know if you heard that. Using this is a standard converter, because this is what this mic uses, and I just plugged it in, and I tested it out, and actually I couldn't tell that much of a difference in quality from this mic to this one. And you may be wondering, oh, that's a floating desk mic. How could it possibly be worse than this mic, or even just on par? Well, this mic was 30 bucks, and this mic was 26 bucks. So this one did sound slightly better, but that's only because it picked up more, so it's slightly louder. So there you go with that. Now, the last thing I put on my little quick put together Notepad plus. Yes, I use Notepad plus. I used to program for college, and that's how I did it at home. And the last thing I put on there was, will I use it? Well, after doing some tests, yes, of course I'm going to use it. It's almost as good as this mic, and I'm actually going to show you guys here in a minute, or have you listen, not show. I can't show you sound waves and then have you understand them. You have to hear them. So they go, vroom, 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 vroom. You hear them. Your ears are like, you ever notice how weird I am? I haven't. Have I? So the last thing I wanted to do here is, this is kind of like a review on this, but not. And I grabbed this card to show. I don't know. I found it in my pile of junk. I even have it's like some old GTX like 8600s back there. I have 2 of them just sitting in a box. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. God, I have so much DDR2 lying around. You guys have no idea. But for the moment, I'm going to have you guys listen to this mic, which you have been the whole time. I'm going to say a phrase of sorts, and then I'm going to repeat that phrase with this mic and have you guys see what you think. Because for 26 bucks, I highly recommend this mic. Even if you have a really good sound card on your board, or actually you've installed a decent one, that'll help out a lot with the volume issues that I was having. I even tried boosting it in Windows, and all that did was make it go, and of course you don't want that. So, oops. But yeah, I'm gonna say a phrase here and then say it here, and then I'll have you guys comment below, see what you guys think. I like the mic a lot. I'm definitely going to be using it a lot. I'd rather use it than this because it may be cool to see this in the camera, but it's also, I have to look at it and I have to talk to it, and this is just like, I'm over here, now I'm over here, now I'm over there. It doesn't matter, you can still hear me. Ooh. Alright, so here's my phrase. Why, hello there. It's so nice to see you today. I can't wait to meet you later tonight, but things are gonna get risque. Alright, now I'm already talking with this mic, I'm gonna do the same thing. Hello there. It's really nice to see you. Actually, I can't remember what the line was, so I'm kind of just gonna make it up as I go. I can't wait to see you tonight. Things are gonna get a little risque. Alright, so now I'm going to talk the rest of the video with this. Actually, just kidding, I'm going to do it for 3 minutes. This is just mainly to get you guys to hear it a bit more. See, I'm looking over here, I'm looking over here, I'm over here, I'm over here. It's not this mic. I actually have this mic unplugged. I turned the phantom power off and unplugged it from the board just to make sure it's using this mic. Because when I was doing my testing, I actually had to... I couldn't tell at first if it was this mic just still picking things up, or if this mic was actually that good. So I actually had to unplug it from my soundboard and test it that way, and that's how I knew it wasn't this mic, it was this one. So yeah, I'm using this one right now. It's great. I actually love it for 26 bucks. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to go buy it. especially if you don't want a mic like right here, or if you have really high quality headphones and you don't want to have to get like replace them for something cheaper or spend a lot of money on some gaming headphones. You know, I'm not a fan of those. What am I doing? I'm not a fan of those like right here. I use these. What ones are these? These are Logitech G230s. These are actually super good headphones. I really like these. But these mics right here, that hang off the headphones, they are never amazing quality unless you spend a lot of money. And honestly, they're just kind of in the way. Like, it's on my face, and it's just like, I gotta get it right there. And I always look down, and it's right there. It's not completely in my way, but for some reason, it always bothers me. I don't know. That's why originally why I got this setup was just for better quality, but after using it for so long, it's just like, man, that bugs me. Alright, now, so I've switched back to this mic, and if you forgot, that entire time I was using this one, and just for proof, it's, do I want to move the camera? No, I don't. Oh, well, I don't have to move the camera. This is the jack from this. It's unplugged. So, just in case you guys didn't believe me. But yeah, I'm going to use it a lot. I think it's super good, and actually, I highly recommend it. Obviously, I don't recommend buying a soundboard and one of these converters just to get a little bit better quality. I mean, that's $80 extra right there you don't have to spend when you can probably get a decent sound card just to install on your PCI slot just for like, I don't know, how much do those go for nowadays? I get decent ones like 40 bucks, something like that. And but honestly, the port on the back of your board or on your laptop should be perfectly fine. It just will be a bit quieter, which is a bit of a problem. Also, if your laptop, just like mine over there, is one of those where it's got one port and it's supposed to do both, this actually came with a converter, so you can plug it in, and it's got one slot's for mic, one's for headphones, and boop, there you go. You just plug in your laptop, and then you've got another slot for headphones as well, which I don't need this anymore, but this would have proved really useful like a month ago. So, yeah. And I really needed that a month ago. So thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this video. I really do recommend this mic. It's super good. And obviously I'm going to try and use this one as much as I can because I prefer the standing desk mic because honestly it just looks cooler. And it is better quality overall. And I will be replacing this mic at some point with like a Sennheiser. Like there's this $80, $90 one that I want to get that's super good. And it's prioritized for sure for just single person. Nobody's going to be else in the room being heard unless they're really close to the mic. Like this. Booga booga booga. But thanks for watching. Rate, subscribe, comment. Comment below if you like, hey, this video helped me, and I bought this mic, and it's actually pretty good. Or comment below and say, hey, this video helped me, and I bought this mic, and it was actually really shit, so fuck you. You know, that's okay too. It'll only hurt my feelings a little bit. I might go into a deep state of depression and cry for days. Many days. Put a thumbs up on this video if you liked it, and put a thumbs down if you thought it was really, really bad. I do really appreciate constructive criticism because I'm just starting to do tech videos like these. These are always the videos I wanted to do, but I've just defaulted to gaming videos because that's what everybody else does. So if you want more, just keep commenting, keep liking, just keep telling me what you want, or I'll just keep throwing stuff at you and see if you like it. So I will see you in the next uploaded video, whenever that's going to show up. Ciao. Hello, thanks for watching. I do apologize, I'm not doing daily content anymore, but since it's a lot harder to kind of write up a tech video and record it than it is to just play a game for 10 minutes, things will be moving a bit slower. And if you did notice that the audio quality of my mic was a little off, something was wrong, I accidentally recorded in stereo instead of mono, and this mic freaks out on that a little bit. So you may have heard, if you're wearing headphones, you may have heard more of me out of your right ear than your left. So I do apologize for that, but thanks for watching, and see you next time.